That footwork is insane. Oh,
Let's
here
go.
we go. Ooh, he getting nice. Uh-oh, what's going on here?
Freaky scenes.
Freaky scenes, bro. I didn't know they had freaky scenes in this, man. What's going on?
I'm not chilling in that bathroom.
Yeah.
Shit, baby.
What's up, my people? Welcome to this week's episode. If you guys don't know who I am Coach Kwik. I am a former professional boxer and 3-time Golden Glove champion. And I got my dog.
The one and only Supreme Kareem Hackett, a.k.a. the Canadian Silverback, a.k.a.
Let's go.
the Canadian Badman.
Let them know. Let 'em know.
Professional boxer, I also teach the fine art of boxing at Brickhouse Boxing Club.
And if you guys have watched before, we usually shoot at a boxing gym. CM Stables, my very good friend Carlos Morales' gym.
Carlos, the solution Morales.
I've been dealing with a brain injury. I've been going through the hardest time in my life, so really tough, but wanted to start getting back into my normal routine, normal life. Doctors are telling me to try to get back into little by little, so I'm here. Can't wait to watch and react to more stuff for y'all, and I love doing this. Bro, I haven't watched TV or I haven't watched anything in a while.
Damn.
So I haven't watched anything in a while, guys, because I've had light sensitivity, so if it's a little dark, it's because I got light sensitivity. I've had this ringing in my ear. It's been constant. It's been really tough to deal with. Let's jump right into it, guys. Okay, guys. So in this episode is episode 5, Hajime no Ippo. The last episode was episode 4, and it was I believe it was shadow boxing and stuff like that, right? So I'm excited to see what this episode has. Here we go. Oh man, I'm excited to be back. Guys. Let's go.
Sick. Smooth.
Smooth. Ooh.
Remind me of myself.
Yeah, right. I gotta lower this a little bit because of the noise sensitivity. Oh. 3 months to the counter.
That's gotta be a bad translation. This is another thing that's very important. People don't check themselves and ask questions and adjust. Like when I first started, what got me good really quickly was that I'd always ask.
Yeah, same, right.
So typically on a boxing schedule, like you don't spar every day.
Yeah.
Ideally, you'd like to spar every other day. So you take the day in between to adjust, but you need to know what you need to adjust on. So I always spoke with the team, what went right, what went wrong.
Yeah.
I was overanalyzed. So then when I got home, I just started getting in my mind about like what I can change. Then the next day we drilled it, and then the next sparring day, it's ass kicking time.
Yeah.
And now we're running everything we practice, and
Right.
hopefully it comes out smooth. But then like what to keep in your game and what to discard, and then you just keep building.
Yeah.
And
Keep building and keep sharpening up. Keep sharpening up. And we don't spar every day because it's a lot on the body, guys.
Yeah.
So for the youngsters out there, probably don't spar every day.
Now this is called bullying.
Yeah. For real. Dude is non-stop on the jump rope though. That dude.
The guy not even breathing right.
Yeah. He in shape.
Yeah, shit.
Here we go, some road work.
Man on a mission.
Man on a mission, bro, with the gear. The fresh gear. They're talking about the counters. We'll probably throw in some counters that we landed on people in this vid. We'll edit that in.
How's that footwork?
That footwork is insane. Boom.
I love this because I always name my tactics. I would just like invent stuff. I had all
Yeah.
sorts of different types of jabs and
Yeah,
moves.
yeah. I had me and my coach. We had the the pool counter, the little rock back. We call it the rock that shit. And then I'll show you guys what pool counter I'm talking about.
Sharp, defense sharp. Yes! Nice counter.
I'm like, all right, cool guy.
Yeah, for real.
$1,000
Damn.
points.
The hair, I haven't got a haircut in a while. My shit look like that, bro. Bro, I haven't got. Dude, guys, I've been going through post-concussion syndrome. I've had a brain injury. Haven't got a haircut in a minute. My shit look like that. Look at that.
My guy got the rock lead.
Yeah, my guy got the bro. Look at my shit, dude. Oh man, I haven't got a haircut in a while, dude. Usually, yeah. If y'all have seen the videos before, usually but we here though.
And that's all that matters.
We here and that's all that
We in
matters.
this.
We in this. That was that dude's dad with him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Some of those boxing dads are tough. Tough on their kids, man.
Very
a lot of
tough,
them are,
yeah.
yeah, very tough. What they're talking about too, another thing real quick, in boxing, if you train hard and you're consistent, you're gonna get better. Most of the time.
Most of the time.
It's really hard. If you got a good coach, right, and you train hard, you're gonna keep getting better and better as long as you stay consistent, right?
But you know what too? Like, IQ plays a big role in this too.
Oh, for
like,
sure, for sure.
Typically speaking, if your trainer is experienced, he's gonna have some IQ with that, you know, and will
man.
guide you the right way. But some guys are total knuckleheads, bro.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they
yeah,
just
yeah.
doing the same dumb shit for hours.
Yeah, that don't help. That don't
Yeah.
help. But again, if you got a good coach and you train hard and you're
Facts.
consistent,
Facts.
it's hard to
Facts. It's right. The
Yeah.
more time you put in, the more you'll get out of your
Yes,
time.
exactly.
And the better you'll get.
Exactly. And no matter how good you get, you always got a lot to learn.
Facts.
Guys, remember that no matter how good you're getting, you'll always have a lot to learn.
Never stop learning.
Never stop learning. Never stop learning. Oh, starting to learn how to counter. Oh man, that's facts. That is facts. Uh-oh, what's going on here?
Freaky scene. bro.
Freaky scenes, bro. I didn't know they had freaky scenes in this, man. What's going on? But real quick though, how that coach was, that's how it be like, bro.
Yeah,
like after
facts.
holding mitts for like a couple fighters in a row, elbows sore.
Right.
You know what I mean?
These guys
Oh,
out here
whoa.
just walking around banging.
Damn, bro.
That's crazy. I'm not chilling in that bathroom.
I got a funny ass. Bro, I got a funny ass. I grew up at Wild Card Boxing Gym, right? I've been going there since I was a kid. There's this one time I was in the locker room, bro. I was in the locker room, and then I got like, people from all over come to Wild Card to learn. It's like the Harvard of boxing. There was this Russian dude. Just comes in the gym. There's this
Always
dude
the foreign guys.
Yeah. So he's dude, Russian dude comes into the locker room. I'm changing. I keep my boxers on. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like I'm just changing, dude.
Facts.
This dude just starts. He just whips it out, bro. Just boom. No, like not even caring why. I know it's a know it's a locker room. I know.
Yeah.
But still, bro, I looked at the dude and I was like, oh, what the hell?
Right.
Did the dude grow up next to a nuclear power plant or something, bro? I was like, dude, this dude just showing this. I don't know if he's trying to show off or like, dude. And I was just like, man. And he's just like, bro, he's taking his time. Just like, he butt ass naked like this.
Dang.
Doesn't know anybody, bro.
Right.
Doesn't even speak English. He's just there and he's just like wiping himself down. And I'm just, bro, I'm like changing. I'm trying to put on my shoes and like trying to put on my stuff so I can get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, bro, Anyways.
And I know that locker room. It ain't a big locker room.
It ain't a big locker room.
I hope he wasn't in the way.
Yeah, for
That's a
real.
tight
Oh
space.
man, that is, yeah, dude. What is going on here,
Anybody
bro?
do that with me, I'm swinging. I don't care.
Yeah. Oh my god, you just see his face. Oh no. Damn. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Facts.
Oh man. What kind of boxing shoes you got, bro?
I always wear high tops. I got 3 pairs of Nike high tops.
Nice.
Hyper KO1, Hyper KO2, and the Macho-mize.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got the same Hyper KO ones that I was using when I was fighting, and then I like the Adidas high top ones.
I gotta try those.
I do like the Adidas high tops. Oh man, I remember my first boxing shoes.
My first pair was a Lonsdale.
Your first pair was a
It was
Lonsdale?
Lonsdale, yeah.
Nice, man. My first pair was Adidas high top.
Oh, fire.
Yeah. So that one like sits with me. And Freddie Roach and Marie helped me get it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Fire.
it was nice. It was nice. I've never been to Japan, man. I can't wait to go.
Me too.
I can't wait to fully heal, recover, and then go, man. Okay. That's exactly what I was talking about. A lot of boxing dads are hard on. There was this one time at Wildcard, right? I was at Wildcard. There was one of those boxing dads with his son. I don't know if you ever met Jack. It's this kid named Jack, Mexican fighter, real good. He had a lot more fights than me at the time.
His name is Jack?
His name is Jack. This was a while ago, bro. This was like over 10 years ago, I feel like. He had a lot more fights than me. I think he had like 80 something fights.
Damn.
I think I only had like 10 fights, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I knew I was gonna spar him. Like we had the sparring set up, right? And then so I knew I was gonna spar him. My coach, Coach Bo, he was telling me like, yo, this kid's got a lot more experience than you. He's like, don't even worry about it. I just want you to go in there, do what we worked on. He's got a lot more experience than you, so don't even worry about it. So I'm not worried about it, bro. I was like, bro, I ain't worried about it. Yeah. So I go in there. Yeah, I was like, bro. So I go in there. Yeah. I go in there and then we're sparring, and then I can tell he's pretty good, right? Pretty good. And then we start working. We sparred 4 rounds, right? And bro, I started working him, and then each round, like each time I'd hit him, his dad was getting more and more mad. Mm-hmm. Bro, his dad was getting pissed. Jack's dad was getting pissed. And my coach is talking shit. Like, oh man, this kid I thought this kid had a lot more fights than my boy. He's like, man, my boy's touching him up. Yeah. And then my Jack's dad was getting pissed, bro. He was just like, and then, after sparring, I had him leaking, bro. Bro. So I had him leaking, touched him up. I was like, dude, my coach is super proud. And then we're just like having fun, like, and cool. Right? And then I look over at the corner, like, Wildcard had at the corner. The dad has Jack by the headgear grabbing him, bro. Like, what the fuck? He said, how you let this? He's like, how you let this kid? He's only got this. You got way more fights than him. Like, dude, talking hella shit. Damn. He's talking hella shit in Spanish and in English. That's how you know they're mad as. It was tough, bro, and I felt bad. So my coach walks over and he's like, hey man, don't fucking. He's like, don't touch. He's like, hey man, don't be touching. He's like, you're not even the one in the ring. He's like, you're not even the one in the ring. How many fights you got? Mm-hmm. How many fights you got? I bet you didn't even box. He's like, I don't know who you are. My coach is a G. My coach is a straight G. I'll pull up a picture. Kid, Jack is crying, bro. Jack is crying. He's crying. I'm just like, damn. So I'm just like, I was like, hey man, it's all good, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what?
I'm just a beast.
Yeah. I'm just that guy, bro. I'm coming up, bro. I was coming forever.
I'm him.
I am him. Pronouns he, him. But anyways, yeah. So that like there's a lot of so there's a lot of boxing dads that are like tough like that. So that's my story of like one of the tough boxing dads. So yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. Oh, and real quick, just in case I didn't mention it, he had like about 80 something fights. I'm talking amateur fights, not pro fights. Dang, that's tough.
That's the big thing, the spirit, the fighting spirit.
Dang.
So one thing that they just spoke on, which they spoke on it like briefly, but it's like a really big thing, was that his beliefs were crushed. And your beliefs is like your belief system, and like reinforcing your beliefs is like the backbone of your career. Like you will only get as far as you believe you are capable of going. And this kind of transcends boxing and just goes with life, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of times on your journey, you're going to get punched down. You might get beat up on for a while, you know? But like I said before, you're only going to get as far as your beliefs.
Yeah.
And if you're sensitive in that area, it's going to be hard to make it in anything, especially boxing.
Yeah. Yeah, facts. Well said, bro.
Yeah.
Well said. That's big facts. That's big motivation, man, boxing for your dad.
Like, I don't even take his gloves off. You just go running.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to hate those as an amateur.
Yeah, man, hill sprints. We used to do hill sprints at Griffith. Had my fighters do that too. Oh! Working out the neck. I actually have a video of your neck workout that you were showing, remember?
Oh, that's right.
We'll throw that in there. We'll throw that in there.
What's up, my people? I am here with Kareem, aka the Canadian Bodman, aka Toronto Knuckles. He's doing a neck exercise, getting his neck strong, neck strengthening exercise. How you feeling, bro? Ain't nobody want a pencil neck, right?
Ain't nobody want no fucking pencil neck.
That's right, that's right. Wolf shit, baby.
Did they mention that guy was a boxer working and he said he's a pro 6-round fighter and he needs like another job? That's pretty legit, dude. Cause like
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, that's real. Cause he was if I caught that correctly, the guy working is also he's a professional boxer. He's a 6-round fighter, and he was saying that he doesn't make that much money. He needs to. That's facts.
That's
not
a
too
fact.
not too many people in the boxing game. It's like the people at the top. You know what I mean? That are making like dough. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
It's like
4-round fighters, 6-round fighters.
Right, it's like a little bit of change, really.
Yeah, a little bit of change, really. You gotta work your way up, right? So a lot of, even me when I was fighting professionally, I had my side gig. You know what I mean? I was working security, right? I had my side gig, and then I started, I did security. I worked at Hot Wings while I was boxing, and then Hot Wings restaurant. It's a restaurant. And then I started training people after all that. But yeah, so that's pretty legit. What's going on there?
Yeah, no, that's real. I mean, it depends. It depends how you set yourself up. Obviously nowadays with the internet, you can be a lot more creative in how you're earning and how you're spreading the main thing. But as very typical, like, even going into certain guys be fighting 10-rounders, 12-rounders, still working.
Yeah, still working. Dude, there's dudes that fight 10-rounders, 12-rounders that work construction.
Oof.
Bro, imagine having to, like...
Matter of fact, Joe Smith.
Yeah, he was in the
Joe Smith was world champion.
Yeah, he was a world champion,
Still
bro.
working construction.
Yeah. I've heard some crazy stories, and I've known people, too, that, like, have had, like, crazy jobs. And they got to come to the gym and train, right? And then, like... Yeah, and then not to mention I was a father too. Like, I'm a father as well. So when my daughter was born, I had to grind. You know what I mean? I had to grind.
I remember during my amateur career, I was just doing any job I could, just keep it going.
Yeah.
Main thing, keep it going. What Kwik is doing right now.
Yeah.
He's trying to keep it going.
Trying to keep it going, exactly. And then even. Thank you, bro. Even that, like how you had your broken arm and you were still training.
Still in the gym.
Still in the gym with a broken arm. We'll throw that in, right?
Yeah, keep it going.
And exactly what you said, like, bro. I got some fucking ringing in my ear right now, and I'm just
fuck.
dealing with it, bro. It's like it's the hardest thing I've had to deal with. You know what I mean? But like, I'm not gonna let it like stop me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
Can't stop you.
Can't stop me. So I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna fully recover. I'm gonna fully heal. But in the meantime, I gotta
Keep it going.
I just gotta keep it going. You know what I
Keep it
mean?
going.
And
Keep it
s-
going.
sorry that I was gone for so long. I had was going through it,
Hey,
but
man, life happens.
life happens,
The
man.
main
So
thing is, Kwik was able to keep it going like a true champ.
yeah, man. Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, man. I'm glad the noise sensitivity has been getting better though. Yeah. Dude, like people would like drop a pen and I'd be like, oh fuck, that shit was loud. Like shouldn't hurt my ears. Oh smack. Dude is non-stop working, bro.
Dedicated,
That guy is
dedicated.
dedicated, bro. That's how you know
Dedicated.
he wants it. Practice to exhaustion. Kobe. Reminds me of Kobe. Kobe Bryant, that is. Rest in peace.
To the game of
Oh,
focus.
here we go with this dude again. Big schlong dong. Big schlong dong coming through.
These were the bullies that were messing with him in episode 1.
Oh.
Now they can't even keep
They
up.
Can't even keep up.
I'm going back and whooping that ass, man. Bro, all this training, bro. All
Right.
this training.
Next time he gonna let them catch him.
Like, yeah. Catch these hands.
Let him find out.
Oh,
Let's
here we go. Ooh, he getting nice. No joke. Hey, no joke right there, bro. As trainers, bro, especially when we got some heavy hitters, man. Man, I'm sure he'd be cracking Julian's hands, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Coach
Yeah.
Julian. Oh, he fired up. Ooh, I can't wait to see that sparring session, bro. Is that next episode?
I think so. I'm not
Oh
sure.
man. Tune in for that one. You know we can check that one out for sure. All right.
That was
That's it.
dope.
How's that?
Pause that.
Dope.
Dope. That was a dope episode.
Yeah.
I love this show, man.
Yeah, no, this is a great show.
I freaking love this
A lot
show,
of life
man.
lessons and
Yeah.
everything.
Guys, that was a great episode. Legit stuff. You know what I mean? Found out like motivation stuff and
Motivation, yeah, a lot of life stuff. A
Lot
lot
of-
of stuff that transcends boxing.
Yeah.
I always say boxing is life. Literally, the things you
Yeah.
learn in boxing and develop in boxing will carry with you.
Forever.
Facts.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to see the next episode because I think the next episode he's sparring with Miata. So
trying to get his revenge.
trying to get his revenge.
Yeah,
But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm glad I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Making more content for y'all.
Keeping it going.
Keeping it going, man. Keeping it going. Champ.
Like a true champ.
Like a true champ, man. So, thank you guys again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I don't know if I said it already, but, wolf shit, baby. We out.
Facts.